Have you ever wanted to play music on Rust like this? Well, don't worry, because today I'm going to be teaching you in a very simple, easy way with no scripts, no anything. So first, you want to open up Steam. Let me drag it to my other monitor. And you want to go down to your Rust and find it, and you want to right click on it. After you do that, you want to go down to Manage, and you'll see where it says Browse Local Files. Once you do that, you're going to click on there, and it will bring you to all your Rust stuff, and yes, all that jazz. So now what you want to do is go down to Windows, search up File, and have that, and then you can just minimize out of that for a while. But you want to go back to the one that I told you to open up from Steam, and once you do that, you want to hit right click on the blank space over here, hit New, and then click Folder. Once you do this, it'll create a new folder. You can right click that, rename, and you can just name it whatever you want. But for this, I'm just gonna name it instruments, and then I'm just gonna put a 2 because I already have one over here, and I don't wanna. But I'm just gonna delete this now because yeah. And then what you wanna do is once you open it, yours will not look like this, but these are just a bunch of songs that I have, um, and all that, which I'll link some down there that you want, but there's like all these songs, if you like recognize any of these, and after which I will like tell you to drag into that folder. So you just like create a new folder, put it in here, which I'll like tell you how to get that. So in order to get this music, what I will usually do is open up my Google. I don't know why it's that color. It's a little weird. But you want to open up your Google, and you just want to search MIDI files, which bit MIDI is really, I usually like that, or you can just look up like this. I'm not gonna like just like look up a song name and then MIDI, like whatever. So if you want to play, let's say you like sweater weather, you just look up sweater weather MIDI, and you can just click on some of these. Usually I like these two. These are really good because then you can just allow it, hit this play, and then play it to see what you want, if you know what it sounds like, and then you can just hit download MIDI right here, and it'll download. But for me, I'm just gonna use bit MIDI. I'm just gonna use a random song, so never gonna give you up. You just want to click that, and then you would hit download. It would download. Make sure it kind of looks like that's like the white, like with the blue, or some people it's like a looks like a traffic cone. I don't know what it is, but just like make sure that it's not like a media player. Like make sure it's not like a media player thing, because those won't work. I don't think so. But once you do that, then that's what the second file is for. So you just go to this, you just open up both of these right here, like so, and then you'd go to downloads on this one, and then you'd find the song, and it can't be in a file. So if you go to your instruments thing and you put it in here, that won't work. It's like physically drag it out, which you could just do, like go into it, drag it out, hit the back, and then drag it into here. But I'm not gonna do that because I do not want that song. But what you do, you download it, you just drag it right into here. You'd find the song, and whenever you do the song in the game, I recommend making like right clicking, changing the name, make it shorter. So you know, like you just like don't have to type in a lot of stuff whenever you're playing the song because you'd like type in the whole like file name, whatever it is. So I just make it shorter, and then I'm gonna jump right into Rust and show you how to actually play the music. Okay, now once you are in your Rust server, which it can literally be any server really need it to be, you can get anything you want. So it can be like literally any instrument that you want it to be, but piano usually sounds better. So what you want to do, you want to mount, you want to go to the F1 console by hitting F1 on your keyboard. You want to type in instruments.play recording, okay? And then you want to open up the file. Let me just find it because I accidentally closed out of it. Let me just down browse local files, in, you just want to find the instruments thing that you created with your song in it, which you can put like as much as you want. So what I'm gonna do first is, what is the song? Where does the song go that I put in here? I gave. Well, I have two of these actually, I guess. So I'm just gonna delete this one because I guess I had two of them. Okay, so there's this one called "Give You Up." You see how it spaces in it? This is the song that I just downloaded. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter. You see how it spaces in it? If it has spaces, you do instruments.play recording space quotation mark give you up. So it'd be all that, but make sure you put quotes if it has spaces in it. But if your song does not, I don't think it matters though. Like here, what's this one? Let's find one. I'll just do crab one, which I'm pretty sure it's like the SpongeBob thing. Crab. I'm pretty sure you can put it in quotes if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah, you can. Okay, yes, it's SpongeBob. So you can if you want to, but you see how you have to type in the name of the file. You see how and if you want to stop the song, because if you were to get off, it's done. You continue playing it. You just hit right click, and then you can go to any other instrument. So you could go to this one. I can play Golden Hour, which I have in one of my files. And like uppercases like don't matter. Like I can, if this G was an uppercase and I just did a lowercase, won't matter. And it only needs quotes if it has a space. So if my file like this one, if this had a space in it, which it doesn't, but if it did, I would have to surround this in quotes, but it doesn't. So I mean, you can still do quotes, but it just doesn't matter. And then you can just yeah, you can just play whatever you wanted. But I don't know why it's not working for this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that song just only works for this one.